I want to give thanks for the people that came before me, the beautiful singers. Perfect reading by Reverend Jane and Jerry. What a treatment. Certainly, after that, we don't need any more words. All the words that needed to be spoken were spoken. But I'm going to say something anyway because I'm just going to do that because I haven't been talking that much in the last few weeks. So I'm going to talk a bit. I can talk. I know I'm amongst friends. I can talk, right? Can we talk? Yes. Today, we're choosing as a title, I Fought the Law and the Law Won. Because that's just no big deal with us. Reverend Jane defined the law and talked about the law. And as I look out, all of us are students of this teaching. We know that the law always wins. Ernest Holmes said, God is love, but God is also law. It's two sides. It's not two different things. It's like two sides of a coin, of the same coin. The active part of the divine spirit is law. That part that is working all the time, that's allowing and making things happen. Because I don't make things happen. Do you make things happen? Do you? Do you? No, you don't. But there's something in us that does. There's something that break up the seed and bring out the images that's in the seed that's already there. There's something there. There's something that takes our thoughts and mold them into the things that we are. There's something there. That's the law part of it. That's the law. That's the law, and it's doing it all the time. Someone said they do it 24/7, and that's weekly and daily and stuff. That it doesn't sleep. I chose the title from a song that kept playing in my head from the 60s. I fought the law and the law won. Most of you guys are too young to remember that. So I fought the law and the law won. Oh, so Penny remembers it. Yeah. And you know, little did Sonny Curtis, who wrote this song back in 1959, little did Sonny know that how true those words are. How true. It doesn't matter how much we go against the law always wins, doesn't it? Mainly, it speaks to us in some ways. It talks to us, walk with us and talk with us. And it always says yes. Now, that's what I've been taught, that the law always says yes. And that's been my experience. And it doesn't matter, the way I want to lead this talk about fighting the law. It's fighting the wars. The law is like saying that you want to do one thing and you expecting another. Now, that's fighting the law. Now, the words that come from your mouth may not be strong enough to overpower the subconscious play that's taking place, your programs that's coming in, that's speaking to the law. For example here, let's talk about the law. I say, wow, I do prosperity. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. And I'm a millionaire. And the little voice inside said, who do you think you are? Do you know where you're from? Your folks never had any money. What do you think you're going to get? Who do you think you are? And so, unless I'm really conscious of just focusing on the words that I speak and bring that to a higher idea than the program that I have inside, guess who's going to win? So I have to be focused. So here's the thing that's going on. If we sleep in our focus about ourselves and making a demand on the law, if we are not focused, if we are not concentrated, then the programs win out. We are fighting the law. The law calls for intention, attention, focus, and concentration. Say what you mean and mean what you say. That's what we always say. Say what you mean. Speak your word and speak it directly. Yeah, that's the law. I would like to read what Dr. Ernest Holmes had to say about the law, because I think it's important, and I'll be moving from this foundation, the definition of the law, because the law is so valuable in our lives. Dr. Holmes says, law is mind in action, active part of mind. The creative medium of spirit is the great mental law of the universe. It is the law of spirit. It is the universal law of mind. The laws of mind and spirit must be understood if they are to be consciously used for definite purposes. And I would like to stop here and interject. That's where we started fighting the law. Even students of religious science, we come here and we learn the law. We think that if you just sort of haphazardly throw out a suggestion, that it should return to you right away. But the law is something to be serious about. And when you put in an order, you have to be direct with it. It says in the third step of treatment, it is to be, it's a command, it's a demand. We are affirming. We're not going sort of lightly with it. We're not going meekly with it. We are saying, I know that this mind is my mind, and this is what I'm choosing now. We state that now. And this has always happened with us. We look back through history, the world has been built on individuals that have spoken their word. I look at all of you, what a beautiful world this is. The things that you are doing and have done, the way that you have built your life has been by and on the law. The things that you have said that you were going to do. And some of those things, other people were around you telling you that you couldn't do it. You remember those things you did where other people were around you saying that, oh, you can't do that, or you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't take that baby and go to Hawaii. Who do you think you are, coming from this little small town in Texas? Who are you? I'm talking to someone that I know who did that. But all of you have done that. You can't take over a choir that's been jumping and take it to another level. You just can't do that. But you do it anyway because you know you speak that word. Or you can't heal yourself. You can't heal yourself. Who do you think you are? God? Yeah, see? See, right here, preaching to the choir, but that's the way it is. But to fight the law is to try to go into the law, and we speak in our word, and we have these programs that's going full time in the background saying that you can't. Saying that you can't. It's almost like having your feet on the accelerator and your feet on the brake, and a foot on the accelerator and a foot on the brake, trying to go forward. Oh, it'll mess you up. It'll just, the tension will just drive you crazy. The idea is to go with the flow. Go with the flow. The flow is to go to know the law. Dr. Holmes said there is no limit to the law, but there appears to be a limit to man's understanding of it. A limitless law. Isn't that beautiful? A limitless law. There's no limits. Anything that you can think of, as much as you can think of, whatever you want. God, you were given dominion over the earth.